We are now ready. The meeting is being recorded. So take it away, David.
All right, thank you. Happy New Year to everybody. All right, so we are here for the West End Opportunity Partnership Board Special Meeting here on Tuesday, January 3rd, 2023. And I want to welcome everybody to the meeting and ask if Rita, if you could call roll, please. Rita, can you hear me?
David,
Yes.
Sorry.
Mike appears to have
Okay.
his hand raised.
All right, I'm ready now.
Okay.
Dr. Gabriel Jones,
Present.
J. Michael Brown,
Present.
Jennifer Hancock,
Present.
Monique Waterman,
Present.
Alicia Burns,
Present.
Desmond Smith, Dr. Douglas Craddock,
Present.
Dr. Craddock. I see you.
Yes, present.
Okay, thank you. William Summers,
Yes, ma'am, I'm here.
Gary Williams, Dr. Mary Milliner, David James,
Here.
Jeff O'Brien,
Here.
Christopher Romaine,
Here.
Gina Dunlap,
Present.
Dr. Don Wade, Michael Nagel,
Present.
Dorena Weathers,
Present.
we have a quorum.
All
Oh, I'm
right,
sorry,
thank-
Jennifer Hancock,
I'm present.
and I think I did, because I was going down a different list, I did J. Michael Brown, so we do have a quorum. Alicia R. Burns, just in case I forgot you.
You did not, but present again.
Thank you so much. We have a quorum.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. I see a hand up. Michael, go ahead. I think you're muted.
Yeah, sorry. I posted in the chat, I think there's a discrepancy between the bylaws and how we're calling these special meetings.
Okay, tell me what the discrepancy is.
The bylaws state that special meetings of the board may be called by or at the request of the chair on written request of the majority of the members of the board. I wasn't contacted. I don't know if the other half of the board was.
So you're saying that the board chair can call the meeting or not call the meeting?
I mean, it seemed to me that the board makes a request to the chair, or there has to be a majority of members.
Or the chair can call the meeting also?
I mean, it does, I don't know. I mean, I read it as, you know, the majority of the board can request the chair.
Yes, the majority can request the chair to call a board meeting and the chair can call a meeting.
Okay, we may want some clarification on that at some point.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you. All right. Next is, so we have a recommendation from the nominating committee about the nominations for the leadership of the board. And the nominating committee has made a presentation or has made a nomination. And so now it's before the board to vote on. And the nominating committee is led by Ms. Weathers, and I will turn it over to Ms. Weathers.
Thank you, Chairman James. Good afternoon, everyone, and appreciate everyone being here. We were given the task, the nominating committee was given the task to present a slate to the board in a special meeting for those who are qualified and those who are willing to serve. With that being said, for the past last week, a request was sent out for those who might have been interested, and the parties did respond. And so we had the opportunity of being able to meet. I do want to thank our wonderful committee, which included myself, Christopher Romaine, and Dr. Gabe Jones. They were awesome. This was a joint effort, and we received everything that we needed to receive to be able to discuss it on last Thursday, December 29th at 2:30. When we assembled the slate, we did talk about what we were going to present today, so I'll just make it very brief about those persons who are interested on the board for this executive committee. And they are as follows. For the chair, Dr. Mary L. Milliner, Vice Chair, John Michael Brown, Secretary, Jennifer Hancock, and Treasurer, William E. Summers V. I won't go into detail. We did do a written information about short bios of each, but I will do very quickly. Dr. Mary Ann Milliner, of course, is a member of the California neighborhood, but not only that, she's given over 3 decades of her service, especially for our youth. Her background is not just in teaching and education, but it's also in statistics and research. And as Dr. Gabe had mentioned last week, she has her heartbeat, as with all of these candidates in the community. So she is interested in this position, and that would be the chair. Vice Chair, John Michael Brown, as everyone knows, and of course that I know as well, that he has given himself to this community more over 50 years. He started out in the military, in aviation as a pilot. Then we were fortunate enough to have him here in the Commonwealth of Kentucky. He has given over almost 30 years in the state. He ran the Department of Justice under one governor, and then came back and actually second in command as secretary of all the secretaries of the cabinet for another governor. And of course, we know him on a local level as being a district court judge, also being partnered in several private industries. And we are very excited that he is interested in this position. And I will say that we have discussed him as well. And he has given his heart and his soul not only to the community, for those in our community who have been rising and doing great things in this Commonwealth. So we appreciate him as well. Jennifer Hancock, as you know, we are lucky enough to have her as chair of the board development, so she is not new at this. We are also excited that she has graciously said that she would look at being part of the secretary's position. And she, of course, is CEO of Volunteers of America, but she's also shown where her dedication lies, even just with this WEOP board in the most recent area. But we will also say that her leadership has shown active in the community. She's chaired in Leadership Louisville, and she's been on various task force, especially for our children. So we're excited about her being part of that. William E. Summers, the fifth, last but definitely not least, he's not given not 1, not 2, but 3 decades in the financial industry. We are lucky enough that this is a very, very good position that we would love for him to be part of that. So I do want to share that this nominating committee went through painstakingly through each and every one of these candidates. Chairman James, we thereby respectfully submit a proposed slate of officers for Chair, Dr. Mary L. Milliner, Vice Chair, John Michael Brown, Secretary, Jennifer Hancock, and Treasurer, William E. Summers V. We are asking that we submit a proposed slate of these officers of board for consideration and approval during this special meeting. We also followed up in writing to Chairman James, and he should have that in front of him. Thank you.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for y'all's hard work on that. So we have a motion to have a second.
I second.
All right, we have a second. Is there any discussion?
Only one quick, just thank you to Secretary Weathers and the group for convening over the holiday. I know that is very, very difficult to do, but I really appreciate what you all have come up with and just grateful.
Thank you. Is there any further discussion?
David, who made that second? I know it's on the recorder, but I'd like to make a note of it.
Gary Williams.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
I was just wondering who made the second, but Gary told me he made it. Thank you.
Okay, all right, thank you. All right, is there any further discussion?
Yes, Chairman James, I just wanted to point out, I guess my eagerness to ensure that at some point in the process that this board appoints someone to the position of parliamentarian. We added the parliamentarian in our amended and restated bylaws, but we're not, filling that position today. Not sure, I totally understand why, but I think it would be good form to remain consistent with our own adopted bylaws.
And I think that'll be outstanding for the next board chair to take up for a nominating committee. Thank you. All right. So all in favor, say aye.
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 All opposed. Okay, the ayes have it, and congratulations, everybody. Is Dr. Milliner? I don't see her on the screen.
No,
All right,
not with us this afternoon.
all right. Is Michael Brown on the screen? I don't see him either.
Yes, he's here.
All right. So, J. Michael Brown, congratulations. You're the vice chair. So I am passing the virtual gavel over to you to finish this meeting out, sir.
Mhm. And thank you for your service, David.
Well, thank
Yes,
you.
thank you
Very
It's been a
much.
Yes,
fun
sir.
thing.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I won't be far away, y'all. I'll be coming to
Yeah.
visit you.
All right, we're counting on you.
All right.
All right, just as a note, David James, will you be dropping off?
Yes, I will be dropping off. I will be resigning my position tomorrow, January the 4th, as a council member and as the president of the council, to go work for Mayor Greenberg in his administration as the deputy mayor for emergency services.
Okay, I don't recall how the bylaws worked on that. I think that will the mayor get to appoint another person to the board, or is that going to be a board?
Yes,
The council, so I serve as the representative for Metro Council.
I'm sorry, that's right. Yes.
Council will vote at their next meeting on who they will have to replace me.
All right. Well, thank you for all you've done in these last couple of years. The same
Well,
thing.
thank
to
you, sir.
Ms. Dunlop, because they kept the thing afloat while we were trying to get the neighborhood representation in place, and that was very critical. And I also would add that I am delighted that a neighborhood representative will be taking the chair.
I am too.
yes.
Great work, everybody.
Yes. Yes.
All right. With there being no other business on the agenda, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I'm so sorry. I think there's a hand up.
I didn't see it. I'm kind of on a different device, but
Yes,
Gina has her
Maria.
hand up.
Yeah, I did. I was inquiring about David Kaplan's role. I believe that he's also going to be working under the new administration, and that'll leave us. I mean, I'm assuming, or I don't know, what are his plans with regard to retaining his seat, or is he stepping down as well?
David,
He has resigned. Yes, given his new responsibilities, he is resigning as well. He has resigned effective the 4th of January.
And so we'll be seeking another representative from philanthropy in his absence?
Yes, based on what the requirement is in the statute.
Okay, thank you.
All right, are there other questions?
Motion to adjourn.
Is there a second?
I second that. Gary Williams.
Thank you, Gary. All in favor of adjourning, please say aye.
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 Any opposed? Rita, what's our next meeting?
It's currently scheduled for the 23rd. I'll be meeting with the YMCA today to map out all of our meeting schedules. So I'll be sending something out in the next couple of days. But the fourth Mondays right now are what we're holding.
All right. Well, thank you all. We will stand adjourned and we'll see you at our next meeting, either the 4th or the 4th Monday or the 23rd of January.
All right.
Have a great day, everyone.
Have a
Yes.
good one. Thank
Bye-bye.
you.
Thank you.
Happy
Thank
New
you.
Year to everybody.
Happy New Year.
Thank you. Thank
Happy New
you.
Year.
Hang on a second, Laura. I was looking at Mike Nagel in the chat, and I'll have a copy of this in the recording. But hang on just a second. Want to make sure we got all that in the recording for the public piece. Hold on just a second.